Welcome to the Lily Pad Podcast. My name is April, and I am your host. And I'm sitting next to one of the most handsome men in the universe.
Who walked in?
Oh, he left.
Oh, great. Now you're stuck with me.
Chris.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Thank you so much for joining. Chris is my cousin, and he...
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. You're like my favorite, but don't tell anybody.
I didn't tell anyone.
Yeah, don't tell anybody. So I gave Chris this sound system that was given to me, and I never used it. And it's been, over a year since I've said, oh, you can have it. And, it's been 2 years?
At least.
Oh, crap. All right, well, 2 years. And we finally... Because you were here a few months ago when we did a podcast, and you forgot to take it when you left.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'm going to bring it out of you. Yeah, I want to take it. Yeah, okay. Bye, April.
You leave, and it's still on the floor. I was like, son of a... So...
Just say it. You can say it. It's...
Son of a biscuit.
You can say, bitch, it's YouTube.
You can say everything.
You can say anything you want.
I know. I love online radio. So, we're waiting on Sarah. She's going to be sending us a text, so we're going to do a little quick whatever we're calling this right now until she gets here. Now, the last time we were here, there was a little bit of a fluke, whatever you want to call it. We did an hour and a half.
A fluke? Oh, yes.
Yeah, and when I transferred the audio from my board into my laptop, only, I lost a half an hour's worth of it.
Nice going. Where'd you put it?
Up your ass. Can you get it for me? Because I've been waiting.
Hold on. No, it's gone.
Oh, it's gone. Yeah, I don't know what happened. That actually has never happened before. And what I normally do is I never delete it off the board until I know it's on the computer. So I should have checked to make sure the full time was there. But, whatever. I didn't. But now, as you can see, I'm just recording directly into my Adobe Audition and I won't have that frickin' problem anymore. Are you taking... What are you doing? You can't play music. Oh, you want an applause? Oh.
I got my own.
No, hold on. No.
Look at this. Look.
What is that?
You can't hear that?
No, that's because I played mine over yours. My bad. Copyright. Got to be mindful of
it. It ain't copyrighted.
I know.
Trust me.
Is it royalty free? I can barely hear it, actually. It's super quiet.
Second.
Put your volume up.
I did. Hold on. Oh, you're going to do that? You're going to play that shit?
And...
Oh, damn it!
Thanks, Chris.
You're welcome.
I'm deaf now. Yeah, you already blinded us with that one 5 seconds ago.
But I love that one. I use that every time when we're at a meeting and someone says something. It's like, all right, we're going to have... The meeting's over.
This one, I have... Let's see. That's a song. I got that. Where's my crickets? And then wait, this one.
Oh,
I love
that when she walks in.
Oh, yeah, that would be great. Actually, let's not even stop recording. We're just going to... Oh, I have to go up and get her.
That's all right. Leave me down here playing.
No.
I'm not going to touch your board. I'm not going to touch anything that belongs to you. I promise.
Trust you.
I'll sit right
Never
here.
trust family when they say trust me.
I didn't say trust me. I just said I am not going to touch anything over there. I'm going to stay right here. The only thing I'm going to touch is mine.
Maybe you should go get her. And then I'll do... That came out wrong, didn't it?
Well, hey.
I'm going to keep that in the show. I'm going to probably enhance that one.
I'm not going to touch anything that doesn't belong to me. I'm only going to touch stuff that's mine.
Great. Just, I'll turn the mic off if you're doing that.
Really?
Yes, today is the day of sound effects here at the Lily Pad Podcast. If you guys could have seen what he did, but I know exactly what he was saying. He said... And then he raised his hands up.
Wait a second.
I have to play when she comes in, so why am I going to go get her?
All right, I'll go get her. First thing I'm going to say is, who the hell are you? Come on in.
Just say...
Are you the girl I ordered?
She probably would say yes.
It's like, wait a minute. I asked for brunette. Why are you here? Are you filling in?
She's got dark hair. Oh, she's got highlights.
Very nice girl.
Do you prefer brunettes over blondes?
I don't like bleach blondes.
No.
No, and
hence the word bleach.
Well, I mean, suicide blonde. I shouldn't say that.
Sometimes it suits the person, though. Sometimes they look really good with that platinum blonde. Like some people.
Yes, one of my friends at work, she has got platinum blonde hair.
Yeah.
It's obviously not real. Mm-hmm. But she pulls it off.
Yeah.
She reminds me of a rockabilly type.
Okay.
Glasses just like yours.
Yeah.
And always wears it in a ponytail. I can see her in a puffy poodle skirt.
Oh,
and a sweater.
yeah.
I can see. As a matter of fact, do I have a picture of her?
You probably do.
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's on her Facebook page or some shit. But yeah, if you oh, that's her. I think so.
Let's see.
I think that's her. Better be her. It's my friend Christina.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, that does look good on her. See, that suits her. Totally suits her. Yes,
yeah, it does. And
it's like some people don't look good with dark hair. They have to have either like a lighter brown. Mm-hmm. You know, as far as me, I don't mind. I like. What does that say? Growing up in the. Okay, hold on. This says growing up in the 1980s before. Oh, you pussies took over.
That's me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me for a minute. I gotta get your phone. Get a closer look here. Oh my God, that is you.
No, it ain't. It's not me. But that you can actually make it my face.
Yeah. That resting bitch face. I got that trait in the family. It runs in our family.
Yes, we do have a bitch face.
That's a little cigar and a Miller Lite in that kid's hand.
Damn straight.
You know, my dad let me sip beer here and there. I mean, that explains everything for me.
Well, my father used to. I have pictures of when my parents, and Michael were camping, and I was 14 years old. Guess what? I'm drinking in front of my father.
A beer. Mm-hmm.
The only thing that was missing was the cigarette.
I didn't start smoking cigarettes till senior year. No, I'm sorry. That's a big fat lie. Freshman year in high school.
Oh, shit, I got everybody in the family beat.
Yeah.
I was smoking. I started smoking in 6th grade.
I think it's wow.
Yeah.
And you still smoke?
Yeah, not as much. I mean, a pack lasts me 3 days.
Wow.
You know, it lasts me 3 whole days. And there's 20 cigarettes in a pack, so that's less than 10. Yeah. It's usually like 6 to 8 cigarettes, tops, a day.
I used to be, at my heaviest smoking, would be almost a pack a day. Now, when I went camping, it was always more than that, because what are you doing?
You're not doing anything.
Yeah, you're just sitting in front of a fire, smoking cigarettes all day. Smoking weed or drinking or whatever it is.
Right.
So,
like for me at work, I'll have one going in.
Yeah.
People go outside at work and they go and have their
cigarette break.
They have a cigarette break.
Yeah.
I don't take one. I stay in work. I keep going.
Yeah.
I am busier than a one-arm paper hanger, for Christ's sake. So I will.
Busy.
That's stupid busy. So I just go right at. By the time I look up at my clock, it's 11:30, and I'm there at 6 at the latest. The latest.
Wow, that's a long day. That is a long day.
So that's lunchtime, and then I go out, have a cigarette, go back in the building.
Yeah.
When I go back in the building, I don't get out till 4.
Oh.
So when I get out around 4, I have one on the way home. That's 3.
Yeah.
That's it. And the rest are
So
home.
when I never used to say I quit, but now I can pretty much safely say that I quit cigarettes, you know, because I never liked saying I quit, but I did. In the beginning, I never did say that. But it was about a good solid year and a half, maybe even 2 years. I was working at Merrimack College. Mm-hmm. And this is when being lazy was actual benefit to me, because I was working, my office was on the 3rd floor. And so I was too lazy to go down the stairs to smoke a cigarette, to go back up the stairs, to back. So that's kind of when
that's beautiful.
Right? And that's when it started. And then I decided, because at that time, too, I was also really motivated on working out. I lost a shit ton of weight. And so I decided that I wasn't going to smoke my first cigarette until after I got home, did what I needed to do after work, whether it was food shopping or cook dinner or whatnot, take a shower. And when I sat down to watch TV, and sometimes that was 8 o'clock at night. So I might have been having maybe 1 to 3 cigarettes a night. I did that for a really, really long time. And then I ended up moving home. And again, now I live in a ranch. I don't have a lot of stairs, but I kind of kept that whole lazy. I didn't want to get up off my chair to go outside to smoke a cigarette.
Well, it's not that. See, that does work. And if you stretch it out long enough, you have a second go, what the hell am I doing? This makes me feel sick.
This is exactly what happened. And so I smoked less and less. I slowly weaned myself off. By the time I stopped completely, I was having 1 to 2 cigarettes a month. And I'm like, why am I even doing this?
Exactly.
I would take a couple of drags of a cigarette, and I'm like, that's all I need. And I'm like, bleh. Exactly. And I just got tired of it.
Yeah, your body was already rejecting it, and that's what you want to do.
Yeah, and
like for me, when I was trying to lose weight, it was a different story altogether.
Yeah.
I mean, my smoking went up, my eating went down. And I just
making sure one time that stopped recording. I think I had hit it.
Don't touch that. Unless it's still recording, don't touch it.
Yeah.
Now I'm telling you not to touch it.
I'm going to do this. So I can't hit that, so the mouse won't move. I turned it off.
All right. I was when I was stressed out and I was smoking more, I wasn't eating. I really wasn't eating. I was never hungry. I was never I didn't crave anything.
Yeah.
And not even alcohol, but all I did was smoke. Yep. And when I was doing that I lost a lot of
And the same thing with alcohol. I used to drink way more in high school years, and then college years, clearly. And then once I hit 21, 22, I was living in my first couple apartments, and then you realize, oh, hey, this is expensive. Do I pay my rent and buy my stuff, or do I go out for a few drinks? And so I started slowly not drinking as much. Now, I'm lucky if I drink once or even twice a year. I just don't drink.
Right. I have keep a stash at home.
Although I will say I split a beer with Mom like a couple weeks ago in the morning. It was like 11 o'clock, I think. She wanted a beer.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Who
exactly.
cares?
So I had like a little bit of a juice glass.
How many times when we were we were upstairs on a Saturday morning and your mother's siphoning out fucking Sambuca shots, and it's 10.
I called those mornings Sambuca Saturdays because I would wake up from my slumber and the whole kitchen smelled like licorice, and it made me want to gag.
Yeah, we're all smiling. Hi.
I'm like, all right, how many of you do I need to drive home?
Him. Because he's fuzzy.
But you know what? That was just so great. We started, it's never been the same since before the pandemic. Don't slam the bottle down if you don't mind, because that does make it. Yeah, gentle, be gentle. Ooh. Yeah, it's super sensitive. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bump, 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 bump. It's kind of like
what is it?
I was thinking of Huey Lewis in the News.
Yes. Awesome. She got it.
You know it. I could hear. Sorry, I gotta. You
were a teenager in the 80s when you recognized all that shit. I'm sorry. We were from here on out. We are the last good generation. I am sorry. I have to say it. And the only reason why I'm saying it is because every generation before us saw a lot of transitions.
We all did,
yeah. We saw
the birth of a lot of things.
Most.
We did.
I remember when you could not have a computer in your home, because if you had a computer in your home,
you were
the computer
rich.
was about as big as this room.
Yeah.
In the 70s, they were huge. There was no such thing as a home computer. Mm-mm. And if you had a home computer later on, towards the late 70s, early 80s, you had money.
Yeah.
Now,
I remember when AOL first started. Oh, Miss Thing is here. I'm going to put, okay. Go get her, Chris. Go get your girl. I'm just going to sit down here and talk to myself. So that little crackling you can hear in the back, those are my 70s beads. My 70s beads, that's right. You know it. So you can hear everything. I'm right under the kitchen. And literally Chris is standing above my head right now. Sarah is finally here. And that noise you can hear in the background is from Leaf Blower Dave. That's my neighbor Dave. Is this Sarah? She's here. Sorry, I had to play my sound effect a couple times because it's what I do. And what did you just say?
Your TV has almost like soft porn on it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
And we're missing
you know
that?
you were watching that?
What channel did I have it on?
I don't know
Cinemax?
what you left it on, but it was.
I did it. Well, you couldn't hear it clearly. You're going to have to hear it when it comes
There was no noise. It was just
Hold on. It's at
a
16
lot of
minutes.
viewing going on.
I'll play
Well,
it
let's
back.
put it this way: it's nothing that you missed, nothing that's worth watching because it was
No.
it was like only like maybe 45 seconds. It was
Yes.
just really.
Well, you guys missed the movie that was on before that, and I have it. I'll play it. It's a movie called, and you have to see this. It's super cute. It's called For a Good Time Call. It's the funniest movie. It's
8675309.
9.
Yeah.
Jenny.
Jenny.
Actually, there was nobody named Jenny in the movie, but
No, but whoever had that phone number had to change it after that song.
oh my God, they totally
I
did.
do think that was actually, there's a ton of articles on that.
Yeah. So it's this movie that I had watched at a friend's house. It's called For a Good Time Call, and there's these two girls. They end up having to be roommates, and what happens is they had a really bad experience back in their college days, and they hadn't seen each other since that moment. But they have a mutual friend, and it's Justin Long. He's the guy that's their mutual
Oh,
friend.
yeah, him.
So these two girls end up having to live together, and one girl lost her job, and the other one does a multiple of things, and one of them is she's a phone sex operator.
Oh, I've seen this.
Right?
I've
And so they
seen
make
this
a business
movie.
out of it, but it's the funniest movie, and it was just on, and I'm like, this is such a good movie. Like, it's kind of like a cute little chick flick. I should tell Dave to turn the leaf blower off. Is that who it is?
Yes, he's out there.
It's Dave.
He's really loud.
Yeah, he's getting all the cones. The cones.
You send him to my
What
house.
movie, Chris? They were cones.
Can you send him to my house?
I don't even know that movie.
The Wedding Singer.
The wedding. Oh yes.
She
I'm sorry.
knows all the things. She does.
I know everything.
She knows them all.
You're omnipotent, omnipotent.
Yes.
Atta girl.
Omnipotent.
That a girl.
Say it that way. I like it that way best.
I am potent.
So we were in
Don't
Sorry, we were in Newburyport.
She's already yelling at me for this.
Let me tell you, I'm trying something different. Instead of using the microphone stands, I was thinking the tables might help. I don't know.
Then this is your fault.
Yeah. So if you guys don't like it, we can do microphone stands again.
I'm fine. I don't care.
But yeah, I was trying something different here, seeing if it works out.
I know you are switching things up.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hello. You like
I know
the light?
you got the new light.
Yeah. Now you can see the wires a lot more now. I actually like.
It's okay though.
I like all the bumps and grinds in the because everybody else's is so perfectly soundproof. Mine is just you hear everything under the sun.
Meanwhile, we go back upstairs and watch the rest of that movie.
Yeah. Let's go watch some porn.
What are you up to today, Chris?
Well, you're looking at
Actually, I got out of my crypt around 7.
it. Crypt. He's the crypt keeper.
Crypt keeper.
Yep, I got out. I woke up around 7. Barely
On
jumped
purpose?
up. Huh? On purpose. I get up stupid early all week, so me sleeping in at 7 o'clock. It's like, yeah, I got an extra whatever.
Pretty impressive.
I sleep till 9:30.
Oh, be quiet, April.
So I sat.
Go ahead,
I watched.
Chris.
I watched YouTube videos. That was on the TV. I was watching programs that I follow. Then after that, it's like, all right, I gotta go do something. I remember I had to come here.
Yeah.
I have to get wood glue. So I'm doing a shit ton of work at my mother's house.
Yeah.
Why? What are you doing there?
A
Ooh.
lot
That
of
requires
fixing.
wood glue.
I broke a piece of wood, taking
that would-
off.
Do it.
How can I put it? I have 4 crank-out windows in the front,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and I was changing the hardware and the gear sets on the inside so they can open the windows easier. While I was doing that, I'm finding pieces of wood trim that they only put 1 nail in, and I'm like, are you serious? Who the hell put this together? A Vogue student, and they had to get their bus or something? Because it's like half thrown in.
That's
So
mean.
I had that house.
That's
I
mean.
It's true. I went to the Vogue, and I can say it.
All right.
So,
Let him say it.
He's been there. He can
I've
say
been,
it.
yeah,
him
because
say it.
I know our train. I know our train of thought. It's time to go home. We're out. If we don't get this
Wait,
done, we're not smoking
hold on.
drinks with Billy.
The parental unit. Come down here.
Why?
Come on down.
We're wrecking the home, Auntie Cookie.
Come in. Come to the studio.
It's your turn for the bong hit. Yeah.
Oh, that's just what she needs.
You freaking her out.
Why not?
Here she is. Hi, Mom.
Oh, there's music.
You had that when you walked in.
Yeah, I did.
I
that.
did.
I did it twice. You guys just didn't hear it.
Hi.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, what's up?
Hold on. Chris is saying hi to Auntie
That's
Cookie.
okay. Yeah, I know.
She
I'm not
looks
good
nice.
upside down.
Give everybody kisses and hugs,
You
Ma.
look nice.
Doesn't she look pretty?
You just go to church or something?
No, I went to a brunch.
Oh, you
Oh,
look
nice.
Went to the fireside. There's a
Ooh.
nice. How was that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's a back room that you can rent if you need to have it.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
And we had, brunch breakfast.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
So I'm going up to change because Mr. John will be here shortly.
Good. You going out?
No.
Just hanging?
Tomorrow we'll go out.
Okay.
Yeah, their
Should go
day
out
out. Their
today,
day
but-
out is on Mondays. They kind of hang out here, and
Well,
We
it's
can
Chill
kinda
Sunday.
do the Hallmark thing on Sunday.
the Hallmark channels.
What's
or
on?
not. We'll do the
They're just like Hallmark
channel.
Or not.
They like
They
Hallmark.
watch movies.
I don't like Hallmark. Oh, I might have had some softcore porn going on upstairs. I don't know. Sarah told me, so I don't
No,
know.
there was some movie on.
There was
and
a
I
movie
just-
on
we-
that was
she
like,
and I
you know,
walked in at the-
risque.
I didn't realize. I left it going.
Stay?
Yeah, so if it's
Oh,
still
we're-
on, if you want to
no,
watch
we're
it.
fine. We're still up there, but I mean, I went to go get her at the door, and we're walking through
There
the
was some
kitchen. We
stuff
both
going
stopped and
on.
went, "Really?
Yeah, apparently
Leave her alone for any time.
It's Sunday morning. Hey,
nothing
You know?
like softcore porn on a Sunday.
It's very warm down here.
I should probably turn
It is
the heat
a
off.
little warm.
Well, it's
It's
been
not that bad.
it's been cold, so kind of gets the chill out. But I can turn that off today.
Sweater on. All right.
Bye, Mom.
Change and get comfy.
Can you shut the curtain? Maybe later. Okay, do it later. She didn't hear me.
Leave her alone.
I love her.
She can do whatever she wants.
She really can. She tells me that every day. I'm like, Mom, she was like, I can do whatever I want.
Damn straight.
I said, why is that? She goes, because I'm 79. You're right. You are absolutely right. I know you guys know
She
the drill.
actually can do
Just when
whatever.
you get a chance.
She can do whatever she wants.
She really can. You guys know how this works.
I love that you do this in the middle of the show.
I do
After
too.
we've
Why
already
do you
said stuff.
already do this? Why?
Yeah, after we've already been talking about stuff that we
You
can go
could
to
just
jail
do
for.
it at
Thank
the
you.
end of
You're
the
welcome.
thing.
Just give me permission to air it online and into the interweb forever. Forever.
Yes, name Harry Seinfeld. Address unknown. Phone number.
Don't worry about
FU.
your address. I'm just your name and
Appearance dates. I'm just putting from here to eternity.
yeah, you know, I thought I could do that, but I don't think it works that way. But you're not here that often anyway. She's here more than anything.
Yeah, she should be able to get away with it. She should be on a lifetime plan.
She's a
It
lifetime
doesn't even
member.
have a thing in here for appearance date.
Let me see
Not
that
on
one.
mine today.
Let me see, because I was
I
looking
must
at.
have the old one.
What in the heck?
Oh yeah, I think you do have an old one. That's all right. They all work. No. What are you doing? Just write the date. Just write the date. There you go.
Another one.
You can write the date. Just write the date. Don't do what he did. You just wasted nice paper.
The best part about that was that Chris is on
me. I'm not
Chris is on a podcast, not in person, and you can't see him, and he's there doing like all this really great, like
do this.
actual physical,
ASMR.
very
funny stuff, but you can't see any of it.
Yeah, because I need to get this into a video.
I know. I'm just saying you didn't get a chance to actually be funny there because no one was able to see it.
Well, they heard the paper.
Your head.
That's true. There you go.
Yeah, see, it's fine.
Today's May 1st.
Yay, can I have that?
It's gonna be May.
No, it is May.
No, it's the meme. It's the Justin Timberlake meme.
I don't think
You
I
haven't
saw
seen that?
No.
So there's in that. It's gonna be me, or is the name of their? It's that NSYNC song. It's
Oh,
gonna be me.
thank you.
That one. But when he says it, it sounds like he's saying May.
He just tried to fling an elastic at me. Actually, you did do it. It just didn't.
Say, I succeed.
It bounced off my fat, so it didn't hurt.
How many did you give me? One?
I don't know. Sure.
Can everybody hear this?
Yeah, I think it's when I want to hear it. It's handwriting ASMR. Here on the Lily Pad podcast. I'm gonna pick it louder. What?
No address.
Yeah, no. I know
cares?
I know how to find your ass.
Everybody knows where I am. Just look for the smoke.
They do, huh?
So how you been, Miss Sour?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish my foot wasn't hurting so much, but yeah.
What's the matter?
We're gonna get through that. We'll just chop your foot off.
Yeah, I thought today I'd be okay with using the Birks to try to walk, maybe.
Yeah. Did you walk around Newburyport?
I didn't get very far.
Okay.
It was really painful. So
No, flip. Yeah, flip. Yeah.
I just don't really see how this is going to work long term.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
I ordered orthopedic shoes. Yes, I'm an old lady.
What's the matter? What
And
happened? You
they
got fallen
still
arches?
haven't even come in the mail. I have no idea where they are. Like they're like in a weird tracking holding pattern. I don't know where they are. You know, like when you go to look stuff up and it doesn't say anything, and you're like, oh,
No
okay,
status
what
available.
happened to you? FedEx, FedEx. No status available.
Yeah.
It's with Wilson.
Yeah, it's with Wilson.
Wilson!
So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so I thought it would be better today because I padded it up pretty heavy yesterday when I went to the gym and I was all right, but
Yeah.
it's pinging too much.
She's got a, what is it called again?
It's called a Morton's neuroma.
Right in, like in her foot.
It goes between the third and fourth metatarsal.
Mm-hmm.
It's like basically all tissue with nerves in it.
Ooh.
And it's all built up from the top to the bottom. If you press on it when you're stepping on the ball of your foot, you can feel it immediately.
Wow.
Yeah.
That means foot massages are out of the question.
No, since I had this surgery, I don't do anything with my feet anymore. Like I don't get pedicures, nothing. I don't let anyone touch it,
It
nothing.
must be so sensitive.
And then the metal on the top is really painful too. That has to go.
Oh, that doesn't help.
I got to get rid of that metal either way. But yeah, so I'm going to have that doctor's appointment on May 10th
Excuse
with
me.
I going for my second opinion on that thing.
Which is good. You should always get more
Yeah,
than one.
you're right. I'm
You
going
should
to Boston.
always get more than
Talk
one.
to the Red Sox orthopedic
There you
foot
go.
doctor and see what he has to say. If anyone is going to give a good, opinion, it's got to be someone who gets paid that much money to
Yeah.
work with those people, right?
Yeah,
And he's a Harvard instructor too, so we'll hopefully
He's
he's a
got to
good
know
one.
something.
maybe. I mean, at least
Somebody
one
at
thing.
work knows. It's a long story, but one of the guys I work with, he's friends with someone who had his feet worked on by that guy. So he was like apparently
Especially when
amazing. So I'm gonna give it a shot.
With something so serious like that, and it's your foot, right?
I'm only gonna be 49. Like I gotta
Right.
do shit. In life.
So it's like, and you're in good shape, so you need and if you have to get more than 2 opinions, get 3, maybe 4. I mean, this is a huge decision that you need to make. One opinion, okay, fine, that was good, but it wasn't what you wanted to hear, or you didn't like the plan. So find somebody who might have a
there
different one.
is no plan. That's the problem.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't like that plan, find somebody who has one.
And speaking of medical advice, you were right. Turmeric works the nuts.
Doesn't
Yes.
it?
Turmeric.
Yes.
I know,
I've
isn't
been
it great?
using it. My knees don't bother me no more.
I know, it's
So tell
crazy.
me more about this, because I've been looking into
Turmeric
putting turmeric
tea.
into diet or however.
Yeah, that's what my
Turmeric
physical
tea?
therapist told me to use that, and he was right.
Turmeric tea. Okay. 'Cause
That works great. And I'm also taking the osteo.
Like collagen kind of
Yes,
builder.
thank you.
Oh,
I'm
like
doing
peptides?
that as well.
Yeah,
I'm doing
peptides.
I'm doing collagen
Yep.
peptides. I do them every day.
I do
Yep.
them too for
And
joints.
that took me a while. Actually, that took me a while for it to kick in because it took about a week or two.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden,
With the
started
turmeric, it
going
made
up.
a difference.
It went away.
All right, so
Yeah,
I'm
it
gonna
really
I'm gonna
does.
buy some turmeric tea then, because I'll tell you.
Well, you can also buy it in capsules. You can just buy it
yeah.
and take it.
Okay.
It's yellow.
or capsule. Yeah, you can get them. With the collagen peptides, and you can, because you've seen me in the wintertime. So
Yeah.
I've noticed a difference with my hair. My hair has a tendency to grow a little faster, and my eczema, like my skin's still dry, and I've still had some flare-ups.
Oh, I thought you were fine.
But
You
I will
seem
say
good.
this was the best winter I've had in more than 6 years, because my eczema would get so bad in the winter that I would have cracks everywhere. I had some issues, but they were minor, and I honestly I'm saying that to.
You wrote down the type of thing.
Oh, okay. I'm going to attest to that. And my nails have grown faster. Right now
yeah, it
they
does
look like-
make a difference.
Right now they look like crack, because
Well, that explains it.
I broke a few.
Yeah, your nails are probably
Jails.
longer.
I gotta get a manicure.
You should work on that.
Yeah.
You got a
Think
file.
about doing that at some point.
No. No, actually,
Gotta
yeah.
keep up
upstairs.
appearance.
I'm glad the
I
turmeric
do,
worked,
upstairs.
though. That's good.
It did. It
Yeah.
works fantastic.
Yeah,
right.
no, he
works
swore by it. And
fantastic.
when I used it, I didn't know what was that actually helped, but I think that was one of the things I was using
Yeah.
at the time
No.
that made a difference.
What's up with your knees, Chris? What do you have? Is it just regular arthritis? How bad is it, or what?
Mileage. No, seriously,
Yeah.
mileage.
Because I have the bone on my knee, but I'm trying to find something to help alleviate some of the pain. I'm still going to have to probably have something done to it. I mean, there's no doubt about that.
For me, it was. I have a feeling it's between the bodybuilding I did and
Oh,
all
okay.
the heavy lifting I do at work.
Oh, for sure. It's
my
like,
God,
I'm
yeah,
doing,
of course.
I mean, doing leg squats and all that stuff.
yeah.
Plus, no, I don't
Okay.
do that anymore. But just picking up stuff at work. I am
Yeah.
still picking up the heaviest stuff
Yeah.
at work by myself.
You are freakishly strong.
I'm just a freak.
Well, that too.
No, but
But I like
was-
having that part of our family.
Well, it's nice when you need
That's
a little
why
extra
Sarah
muscle.
likes our family so much.
Yeah, but if you need a little extra muscle, you give me a little call. I drag my knuckles across the ground and come in. Whatever. start throwing furniture around, and it works.
We really need to get. When I start making money at some point, I'm going to get a good tripod and a good camera, and I'm going to land it right there, so it just looks at us.
And you got to get all of Chris's like actual physical
right
comedy.
there. You missed it.
Oh yeah, you're missing it. You're missing it, folks.
Yeah, because I actually want to get. Well, what I would love to do, but that's going to cost a shit ton of money. I want to get an actual desk that they use at stations for podcasts or like for radio shows, like
a 3-position desk,
or get a table that's similar to this height and just add it as an extension.
Yeah.
Here, or here. Because
that's actually probably the best way to do that.
Because I like my setup. I don't really want to change it that much, but I mean, that's why I was trying it with the tables here and just kind of sitting instead of having because some of the tripods I bought them. They were probably on the cheaper side, so you can tell they're on the cheaper side. They're not very sturdy, but they work okay. But I really want to revamp some of this. You guys always know that I can't stand when I have all these cords everywhere. It's driving me crazy. But I want to get more organized. But I like facing each other because that's what they do in actual radio shows. I mean, I've been in radio, and
it's easier to have a conversation when you're looking at someone,
right?
You know what I mean?
And
you're looking right at their face. It's
and you want to bounce off because that's how it sounds better too. And that's
she
what's
also
nice
wants to record everything.
And I want it to be video. I want to turn this into a video. So if I can get us more condensed,
can you pixelate things? You want one?
What did you just ask me to do?
Pixelate. It's like stuff that I walk in with a shirt. If like this
isn't the softcore porn room like it is upstairs.
No, you don't need to pixelate for that.
I stopped pixelating years ago.
Yeah, he's wearing a shirt that says something on it.
Now this is not an official shirt.
Is that a pixelated shirt?
But like, say I wore Nike.
Yeah, you'd have to pixelate it.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't know. Sure.
I mean, you
don't wear anything with a name brand on it.
Right. Or if they do, you just come in and go, here's a T-shirt.
Unless I can get my ass a sponsor and I'll wear whatever they want me to wear.
Oh, there you go. A sponsor.
That's what I would love to get. Really? You want me to wear those? All right.
Today's sponsor? No, I'm not going to say it.
Are those propellers?
Do you need me to sell out? What can I do?
I have a $sign above my head. I am. I have a price.
I know
Tassels?
you do. I know you have a price.
Tassels, propellers. Just make sure it's the color I like and I'll be fine. Just ask nicely and I might say yes.
I almost mentioned a couple of names of companies. So it's like, no, can't do it. No.
But no, I really want to, and I had always said that, you even knew this, ever since I came up with this idea of doing a podcast, I wanted to make it video because people like video more than just audio.
It's actually...
It's better because you see the interaction and it's funnier.
Most of the podcasts do it now
Especially when I'm going to start making...
they have cameras now. I mean, I have podcasts running on my computer at work. Most of the time, I'm working facing my workbench. My computer is behind me.
Yeah.
I can't see the screen, which is fine because I have wireless headphones. I listen to it's like listening to the radio.
Yeah, it is.
So I'll have it going. But sometimes something funny happens. I'm like, oh.
Yep.
And I go and I'll scale back. It's an actual.
Yeah, they have them.
They have the video. And to actually add a camera to this would not take much.
No, it wouldn't.
Technically, it's not much. Even you actually use a GoPro if you.
Well, that's what I want to get. I want to get something like that. Like I'm planning on. I just don't have the money for it right now. I just have to get the finances to get that set up because I need something. Because Derek says because the lighting isn't the greatest down here now. I don't like using these overhead lights. They're horrible. So I like the soft lighting. So get something that works with low light, and it'll be fine. But yeah, and what's nice about doing the video is I'm going to still do this whole side of it too, so that I can still post it through Spreaker.
Why not? Yeah.
And do the video.
And YouTube, you're probably going to get a lot more hits because it's an actual video.
Yeah, and
because you do videos now.
Yeah,
I've seen them.
Yeah, and especially when I start making my guests eat weird shit, it's going to be even better.
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
Sometimes she makes herself eat weird shit.
Like the other day,
vegan jerky.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
No,
I did
plant-based jerky, man.
I like the mushroom jerky much better, but I wanted to try it because, it's a meat alternative.
So how do you do the videos now? You using your phone?
Yeah. I've used my phone and I use my little HD movie maker and I edit it and throw shit in there and throw text in there and I just upload it.
How about a webcam?
I could. I'm open to suggestions.
I'm just saying.
I'm open to suggestions as long as it picks up. And, well, let me tell you, this is one of the reasons why I wanted this little, because one of these tables was here with that little table over there in the corner and a lamp on it. So that's why I wanted to get rid of this, because I could put a camera here if it's just me. And I want to buy a room divider, because if I have a camera here, and obviously you guys out there don't even know what I'm doing, but if I put a camera here, I don't want them to see the back. It looks gross.
And that's why all your
Not
sex
gross,
toys are on display, and you don't want anybody to see
Yeah,
that.
well, no, I would have that on
You don't
display.
want
I would
anyone
move those.
to see your cool
And what the
furnace?
hell is that big purple one? No, never mind.
That
I don't want to know.
that's Barney.
You got that right.
Yeah. So I just want to block off the heater and all those friggin' cords and shit like that. It's just not the prettiest corner. But
You
I
can
mean,
get one of those Japanese screens.
yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Room divider, boom, done.
Get one of
But
those.
I don't
You
have
could
mo-
probably grab those at.
Yeah.
Check out the real low dollar places.
Oh yeah, they still cost a little money, but I mean, I have to be mindful of my spending until I get it, until I start working again.
Either that or a clothes hanger with a real nice oriental rug or something that somebody has.
Yeah.
Or
My sister used to have these cool like Japanese panels that
Oh,
you
those must be
hang
so pretty.
that IKEA actually sold. I wonder
Yeah.
if she still has them around. If she still has those, I bet you she'd give them to you.
Oh,
She has all this crap in her storage unit that she never uses. It just
Oh
sits in
yeah,
there.
ask her.
I know she does.
I mean, I'll give her a little money for it.
she used to have
I
some
have
really
to be,
neat things for that,
Yeah.
like that were dividers, and they look like they just like curtain length.
Yeah.
And you move
I
them
don't
around
need-
like panels.
Yeah.
and
I don't
they
need a
track
lot.
up at the top.
I don't.
yeah, those
just-
are nice.
Just
Those are cool.
just
Yeah,
that
yeah.
much right
Yeah,
there.
and they're almost like translucent, so there's some light comes through them a little bit.
That's
It's
nice.
kind of nice because there's a
Oh,
window
work
there.
perfect. You got a
Yeah,
window.
and I don't want to. Just enough to
You
cover
should
that
ask
little
her if
space.
She has them.
Yeah.
If you wanted to get that out of the way, you can turn it on and put that in front of it. It looks like the place is burning down while you're having a free.
Wait, what? The
You could
fireplace?
move your fireplace there, so
No.
it's like a really cool little
Nope,
effect.
that stays there.
Okay.
That's part of the ambiance.
That's
of the
her
room.
ambiance.
That's
of
the
room.
lounge. You can't take the fireplace out
I
of
don't
the
really
lounge.
get to look at the lounge the way I sit usually.
No, that's your fault.
No, it's yours. It's where you put the seats.
You gotta blame her.
Well,
You set it up, girl.
This is your playpen,
Well, you
kid.
said, I thought you. Well, you can always sit there.
No, I'm fine here.
It actually doesn't matter because once I get that little table extension. But again, that's why I'm trying to figure out.
Well, if you actually
I'm
want
always
to go
trying to
with a small
revamp.
camera, let me know. You get the camera, and I'll help you set it up.
Yeah.
I'll mount it somewhere in the. I'll hang it, and then we'll have
Yeah.
it facing this way.
Yes.
Ask Derek,
Oh yeah, I have.
and see what he suggested. What you can get the cheap, for the most inexpensive way out. If it's one of those cameras or something that
Well-
you can just tap into.
Well, let
Yeah.
me tell you, no, I would actually much rather spend a little money on the camera because I want it to be a good quality video. I don't want to because I already spent crap money on a cheap little video camera that sucks ass.
No. I mean, right now,
It's horrible.
The technology is so good now.
Oh, yeah,
Even a
it's
little
great.
dinky ass camera that's about the size of your little candle thing over here.
Yeah.
Is really good.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And I want to get multiple angles because I'd like to get one for here for when it's just me, there for the whole view, and then some because on the occasion I may have say 3 people here, and if I have anybody sitting on the couches, I want one that gets the whole room.
You still have your mic stands, right?
I have them all; they're all over there, and I
How
have
many
a couple.
you have? How many you have?
Oh my god! I don't know, 5 or 6 maybe.
Okay, you only need 3. You can mount the camera to the mic stand. Just move the stand like you want it. You want it just you?
Yeah.
Put it here. You have 3. You
move
have
it around.
one here, one here.
Oh yeah. It's just the problem. But what I'm.
But they're mobile and and they're not going to go anywhere. Once
No.
you set them up, they're done.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So someone can fall down the stairs and the thing's not going to
We'll
shake.
get the whole thing on camera.
Well, no, you won't. You don't want that. That's liability.
Well, I know that. I would never want anybody to fall down the stairs.
But
There
you
was a
can
time-
have it. You can have a laugh track.
Like, is this it?
Bam.
Laugh track.
Throw a laugh track in if somebody wipes out. the
Oh my
stairs.
god! I remember when I was doing
We got to do one where everybody's smoking down here,
smoking what?
like a 360, like they used to have in the '70s show.
Yeah. Remember when they used to do that?
No.
That was funny.
I'm totally against weed.
Yeah, we know.
You fool.
We know you're against it.
Awkward silence.
Yeah, she's against it. Like I'm against.
I'm only
breathing.
against it because I don't have any. If I had some, I'd be all for
I have
it.
something.
I have something.
I love my guests. Shut that curtain then.
I
Let's
always
get
have
this shit
something.
going.
You know I always have
Let's
something.
get this fucking party going. Shut the curtain.
I think I even charged enough for her a little bit.
Can I just tell you, Mom? Hopefully, I'll never let Mom hear this. I'm probably going to put in the clips anyway.
You got to let your mother hear it, no matter what. Screw it.
This was a long time ago. I was having a monthly moment, It was a female, and let me go a little further behind. I had asked her a long time ago. I said, hey, because we're older, we have arthritis, blah blah blah, and I had asked her a long time ago, and she's always known that I've smoked. I'm just not like an everyday pot smoker like I was in college.
No.
I said to her, I said, would it freak you out if I ever maybe went out back and took a couple of little tokes, or smoked a little? Because I said sometimes it just helps my joints feel better. And she goes, honey, nothing phases me anymore. Like nothing phases her, And I'm like, of course it doesn't. She's been living with me for how long?
I was just going to say that. I think you prepped her pretty heavy.
I have prepped her so good.
I was going to say, she just opened the doors on a whole world of shit that I can bring here, I swear.
Now Chris is like...
Nothing phases her, huh? Let's see how far I can push this bar.
So hold on. So then...
I'm going to come in here with a little toy stuck to my forehead.
No,
I'm going to go, hey.
Well, that might phase her.
Let me in.
That might phase her a little bit. Let's not freak the woman out, all right?
Well, it'll be the same name she can call me the same name that I call your brother.
Asshole?
Oh, no, not that one.
Bitch
Sorry,
face.
wrong one. Ron, my guy Ron, I call him dickhead.
Oh.
I will send Michael and I will call each other names. Mike and I call each other names, so I send him a picture of a guy sitting at the table with a giant ass, and I'm like, you're an ass face.
That's what we called him at work. I'm not kidding.
Ass face.
That's what you called Mike at work?
When Michael was working at us, well, my buddy Ron, I've known him for years, and I met him at the place I'm working now. Mm-hmm. I knew his mom when she was on third shift with me. His mother's great. Ron, when I finally met Ron, he and I clicked instantly. We grew up in the same neighborhood when we were kids. I never ran into him, but we were in the same neighborhood. We went to the same high school.
Oh, nice.
Went to everything. He's just a couple of years younger than me. So every now and then he walks in, and he's got the same sense of humor as me and
Twisted.
your brother.
Twisted.
Yeah, we're totally twisted. He walks in, and I'm just going to tell you, I don't want to shock anybody. He walks into my area and goes, hey, morning, fuckface, how you doing? Walks right into me and says, hey, dickhead, how are you? Well, like the two grumpy old men,
Oh, my God.
we call each other names, but those are our pet names. Well, when your brother started working with me,
Oh, God.
because he started calling, got the names confused, kept calling Ron fuckface.
Oh,
and
he was
called me
making them
dickhead.
up.
So he's screwing him up. I
poor
said,
Mike.
no. I'm not dickhead. I'm fuckface. That's dickhead. And he said, well, we got to come up a name for your for your cousin. We have to come up a name for him, but he's related to you. It's got to be a face. And then Ron said, ass face.
be a face.
I said, perfect. So every time he walked in, ass face, fuck face, how you doing, guys? And he walks away. And he was, ever since then, from Ron, he's cousin ass face.
Cousin ass face.
And he's still ass about
That's
him.
He's
pretty
my ass
freaking
face,
funny.
too.
So I sent him the picture every now and then. How are you, ass face? That picture that he sent you,
The guy
I
at the
sent to
table.
him.
It's just got a guy's bum right in the place of his face.
Oh, yeah.
I call him bitch face, too, though.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I'm his sister.
Oh, he is a bitch.
Yeah. I am, too, though, in a good way.
Oh, if you say so.
Sometimes.
I don't
Sometimes.
really consider you a bitch.
I've had a couple flashbacks just now. Sorry, I'm back.
Oh, she was. Hi.
Hey.
You should have seen it when the monitors didn't work. She goes, she was losing it. I didn't know if I had to go into the garage and get a tranquilizer gun and pop a dart in
She
her
gets
ass.
upset over these things.
Oh, she does. And it freaks.
But that's okay. She has her things.
Yes, she has her things, but I'm
April
trying.
has her things, and we all know what they are, and we were careful. We let April have those things.
Well, I know. I love how you laughed at that because I'm sitting there,
I've known her since third grade, so
and
she knows.
and she's fighting
Very
with this
picky.
and this thing.
These are things she does not like.
And I could see the red line going
Yep.
up in her, and I'm like,
Yeah, she does lose
this
it a
really
little
pissed
bit.
me off, and I'm
But
getting
it's
ready
funny.
to.
She's
do
not like that with everything. It's
No,
only like wicked rare little things.
the little things that set her off.
Yep.
So, when that's going off, and she's going, I'm gonna friggin' do the bit. And I'm like, well, April, nice seeing you, honey. I'm out.
I may have dropped the C word a couple times, and he's like, okay. He's like, all right, it was nice seeing you.
Yeah, she said
He's
chocolate. No. She's
Very emphatically, by the way.
Did
chocolate!
You pointed it out.
Like the commercial. Chocolate! What's her face?
yeah.
My monitors will go to sleep sometimes, and
I know.
sometimes it'll wake up, and sometimes it doesn't. Well, today it decided to not do it for 10 minutes.
And she was losing a tree.
And you were like, oh my God, my monitors are done. They've ended.
no,
it.
no,
I
I know
don't know if they were working.
They were fine. It's just they decided to just not talk to each other anymore over here by the laptop. So I looked at my son, I'm about to blow the motherfucking head gasket, and he was like, I'm out of here. I'm gone. Like, even my mother knows. She's like, she goes, you get a look in your face or in your eyes.
You
I
do.
just stay clear away from you. And it doesn't help that, I'm in that state.
I don't stay
of,
clear away from you during that. Maybe I should.
No,
I'm not usually afraid of you.
You're here. No, I'm not afraid of her. But if shit's gonna hit the
She
fan,
rarely
I don't
gets
want to be. I
upset
don't want to
about
be
stuff.
here in case the insurance
Only a
company
few
deposes me.
You know,
how the hell did that wall come down? I have.
I had nothing to do with it,
I was not even
sir.
here when it happened. I'm done.
I don't know if I'm charged.
and then they'll look at me and I'll be like, it's always been like that.
It's always been that gaping hole in the
That
walls.
gaping hole, it was kind of a look we were going with about 10 years ago, and I just left it.
Yeah, we.
So I want to rear back. Yeah, that didn't come out right. I'm going to go back to the whole marijuana thing. So mom, So mom had said something to me one night.
Did you give her any?
No, I always
Why
tease her.
not? You
I always
should.
tease her about giving her
I
a
actually
gummy.
think that'd be funny.
I'm like, do you want a gummy?
That woman would be so mellow.
She's already
She
mellow.
will never take it.
No, she won't. She
Why?
won't. She won't. Well, she doesn't really need to. But one
won't
time,
take it.
there was a couple times when she's got real stressed out. I'm like, do you need a gummy? I can bring you a gummy. And she just looks
won't
at me
take
because
it.
she doesn't care. She won't take it. But so there was one time I wasn't feeling good. All right.
One time.
When we don't.
Yeah. Well, this particular
yeah,
month.
we do, yeah.
This particular
No,
month, I
it's-
was feeling really bad. This was,
Yeah.
So I said, I'm going to go out to the car. It was in the middle of winter. I said, I'm going out to the car. I need to take a couple of tokes off my bowl.
Yep.
And so, and I don't want to gross anybody out, but, as a woman, you take a hit, you cough. Big,
Oh Lord! Here we
okay, so
go.
big problem. So I'm like,
Yep.
okay, well, this just ruined everything. So I went inside and
Yep.
I took care of business. And then I sat down and I looked at her. I said, I just wanted to get a little buzz. And she's like, so she goes, why don't you go into the bathroom and smoke a weed? And I go,
Smoke a weed.
yeah. a weed."
Dandelion.
And I said, I said, hold on a
Rag.
second. I go, Ma, did you just tell me to go to the bathroom and do drugs? And she said, yes. I said, first of all, dream come true.
She did.
And then I go, second of all, absolutely not. I'll do all of that downstairs. So once in a while, I would go right in the workshop if I
Why
wasn't.
not?
And then I got lazy and I didn't get up off this chair and I just started doing it down here.
Oh well,
That's
see
what she
now
does.
this show is
does.
located in Massachusetts and it is
Legal. It's that's the other reason why she
Totally
doesn't.
legal here.
That's the other reason why she's not really freaked out over it. I mean, it's legal, and it's not like I'm. Yeah.
And I'm in New Hampshire, the
Sorry.
live free or die state, and we're the only state in New England that you can't have it.
Doesn't make
I
sense.
can
That's the
walk
only-
Well, no,
around.
but you know that they have the House has a bill that's pretty like they almost all agreed to it.
Yeah, it just has
And
to
the
go
only
another
thing is
level
they're
up.
trying to make sure that they have enough of them to agree to it. When Sununu vetoes it, they can override him. That's where they're trying to work on.
Because I mean, not for
They think
anything.
by the end of the summer they're going to have it. They'll be
Well,
ready
it
to do
should
it.
be. I mean,
But
not for anything.
You don't need a lot of this, just so you know.
Oh my God, the look on your
You got to
face.
pull harder than that.
You got to suck a little harder,
a little
baby.
harder than
Come
that,
on,
man.
suck harder. Did this just
Usually,
turn-
I've never
hold the
been
button
told
down.
that.
Don't hold the button down unless you're using it.
I'm not.
Because you're wasting the
I'm not even. No.
juice.
You need to put pressure on it if it's going to work. So this,
Did you get
know,
anything out of that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good.
I will tell you, I've never
dab.
actively
I've never
done this
once-
while doing a podcast. This is very interesting.
I have. No, but no
right.
one's ever said that
Oh,
to
no,
me.
it's okay.
Yesterday was a long day for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which was the end of a long week.
It was a long week, and I spent go ahead. I spent the whole day with that, right? With that, and then I admit fully at night that me and seltzers were like happening too. So I think I had a rough day. I was very relaxed though all day long.
where the hell have I seen that? Oh, I know where.
You know.
16 Candles. When the girl gets married, 16 Candles.
Yes.
She goes
Yes,
out the
yes, yes.
stairs.
That was hilarious.
What did she say? She's
Yeah.
slapping her fingers. She's like, I'm feeling a little funky.
Funky.
Funky. They give her a Valium.
Try 4.
Isn't that what they give? Yes, she takes like 4 or
says
something like
4.
that for her
I
period.
love that damn movie.
That is
It's
a
a
classic,
funny movie.
Classic movie.
Yeah, no, he had a bunch of classics, that guy. At that
Oh,
time. He directed many movies.
Yes, he did.
John Hughes?
John
John
Hughes.
Hughes.
He did
Yeah.
many.
Breakfast Club.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, good one.
Breakfast
16
Club was
Candles
good.
was one of them.
Breakfast Club.
16
That.
Candles.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yep. Bueller.
Damn, come on.
Oh my God, my mind's
Pretty in Pink is his, too. I
Pretty
think.
in
Is
Pink
it?
is his.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I love that song.
All of those.
I have them
from
all
that
at home.
St. Elmo's Fire, was that
Yes,
part?
That's the other one.
that was-
I'm like, there was one I watched maybe once or
They
twice.
were all
and
from
I
like the same time
forget
period.
about that one.
Yeah.
And he had the same people. Like he did, like he always pulled out a
The
same
Brat
group.
Pack. They
his
call them the Brat Pack.
The Brat
The
Pack.
same people
yeah.
were in them.
Yeah.
Emilio
They do that a lot.
Estevez.
They do that a lot
Yeah.
now with other actors. You notice that a lot of they overlap with the same movies and stuff like
Well,
that.
now they do. Now, but they're all old people now. Like the crowd that they are. The group that hangs out together and they're all in the same movies is like
Kristen
the Brad
Wiig.
Pitt crowd and the
Oh, yeah,
Matt
they have their
Damon
own
crowd
little
and
group. Yeah,
all
they have
them.
their own, yeah.
They all
Quentin
sold their
Tarantino.
soul to the devil, I think.
Quentin Tarantino's group, he has the best actors in all of
Oh,
his
he
movies.
does still have some, yeah.
He's
I wonder,
got,
he's not doing much these days, it seems.
no, he actually set himself a deadline.
Wait,
He's
who?
Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, Tarantino,
He
yeah.
is only making so many movies, and that's it.
Oh, I believe that. That seems like
That's what
really?
he
I
said.
didn't
He
realize
already
that.
he said this years ago. I am only making so many movies. I forgot what the number was. I think it was 10. I could be wrong, but I think he goes, I'm only
That's
making
not a lot of
10
movies.
No,
Yeah,
but
speaking of movies,
every movie he's made, I love.
have you been watching that Johnny Depp and Amber Heard thing?
Oh God,
You guys
been listening
noticed-
to it at work.
Isn't it crazy?
Oh, this poor guy. I'm like,
No, but I think both of them in some ways.
oh yeah, they're both
Like
out of
I
him.
think
They're both out
they
of their
seem
tree.
like they're that kind of couple that beats each other up.
and they like
So
it?
like yes, like no, I'm serious. You
Did
know
I
what I'm
say
saying?
that out loud?
No, there are couples that physically beat each other up regularly, like in their fights,
And that's the normal marriage.
and
If
they're
you see-
like norm. That's how they live.
that's their norm. Yeah.
Yes, like weird, right?
I'm sorry, I'm too close to the
I'm
mic.
too close to the
No,
mic.
no, she was too. She was getting very
But like
emphatic.
they also have but they say like it's like they're both at fault, but they're both not at fault because it's like they're just literally adding punches to
Yeah.
their fights.
I'm
But
just tired of hearing it though. It's just like
Oh, they're
it's like,
crazy
okay.
though.
The part that's really entertaining about this trial, I mean, they're hearing it on the news. Everybody's like, hey, do we want to hear this anymore? Do we want to hear this anymore?
That's me.
But if you're listening to the actual trial as it goes on, while
yeah,
Johnny Depp is on
He's
the
actually,
stand,
yeah, he's funny.
Oh,
He's hilarious, right?
yeah, he's hysterical.
I heard he's
it's
saying
so
funny things.
entertaining.
He has said
And
some
he talks
very
with
things.
this, not
that
for
I-
anything I noticed. He talks with a fake British accent. I'm like, son of a bitch, you were born in California. What
Oh
the hell
yeah,
are you
no, but he
talking
has
about?
that whole thing
Yeah.
where he's been in acting so long that he's had to change his accent so many times that he doesn't really have an accent anymore. Now he sounds like he's posh, you know.
He's posh and he's
You know
part
who-
of the world,
like
the world
Madonna.
community.
I wouldn't consider.
Madonna did that.
She's from New York.
She became like British almost when she was talking. People were making fun of her for it for like the longest time. Remember when
They
she
should.
started doing that?
Her first appearance on American Bandstand. I remember watching it. You listen.
Oh my God.
I want to take over the world, and I'm from the Bronx.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
that was
listen to her
exactly
and
what she
you
was
go,
like.
Yep.
It's like, get off your horse and let's watch this video. Everything is
Wicked
permanently
funny.
here now. Diane.
Oh my God, remember that
Reel
show?
it in, bitch.
Remember that show?
What?
American
Yes.
Bandstand.
American Bandstand was on Saturdays. Used to watch it when I came home.
Solid Gold.
Nope.
Do you remember?
I
the
remember
Solid Gold
Solid Gold. My
dancers?
mother wouldn't let me watch any of that.
I wanted to be a Solid Gold dancer.
I wasn't allowed
Joke's
to
on me.
watch
I was-
that.
I'm a little older than you guys, so I was already out of the house at that time.
Yeah, you
I
were.
moved out. I didn't move out, but I was already out cavorting.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course you were. I wasn't allowed to
Whatever,
watch
when
that
I
because
got-
it was like risque, so that wasn't.
But
gonna
that was
happen in my
actually a
house.
really good show. But I never caught many of those episodes. But what got me is, while watching Headbangers Ball or any of that stuff on MTV, watching that was like,
Oh, and how about
Eggs,
that? The
kitties.
fact that you just said
MTV.
caught that, meaning that back in the day you had to be there to
catch-
watch it.
Oh,
you had
yeah.
to be there. You had to catch
Like
that one. You
kids
couldn't-
today have no clue what it's like to be like, oh my god, I'm going to miss that show if I don't get home by this certain time. And it's
yeah.
never going to be recorded or anything else.
I broke, I don't know how many laws, okay, to watch something.
Yeah.
I was home. I actually watched all of Live Aid. I was home at the
wow.
house. I took when this thing was going on, I told my
remember
parents,
that.
I said, you've lost the TV for the day. Don't bug me. I sat in the living room at
Live
my
Aid.
and I'm watching this. That was that was our Woodstock. That was our Woodstock.
God.
We saw Queen. We saw Judas. We saw so many things.
I
Ozzy
never saw
Osbourne.
that.
Ozzy Osbourne actually sang with Black Sabbath.
I
the
didn't see
entire
any
band.
of that because I wasn't allowed to watch that kind of stuff, Chris.
If you
I was
look,
too
let's put
young,
it this
too.
way, just to see, there was two concerts going on at the same time, one in the States and one in England at
Yeah.
Wembley Stadium.
That I know
And
how
that
it
was,
was
and it was
set
going.
up.
Yeah.
one of the best performances by Queen was on that concert.
Yeah.
That's the one that you see at that movie that came about Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
That's that whole scene. I saw the comparison videos. That guy aped Freddie Mercury perfect.
Yeah, no,
that
he
was
had it,
when I
like, for
watched
down.
it. When I
Yeah.
watched it in the movies, I'm like, I remember this. So anyway, I broke laws that day because I had to catch this. We
Yeah.
couldn't. It's what 12 hours worth of music
Oh, it's
or
a
something.
lot. It's a lot.
So it's like that. I
Absolutely.
don't have videotapes
Yeah,
to
we
tape this thing.
videotapes.
So who do I get a call from?
VHS.
Guess who I get a call from?
Who?
My girlfriend
Oh.
who lives in Methuen,
Oh.
and I live in Lawrence. Mm-hmm. And you know her. She's Kim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I went from my house on Prospect Hill in my 70 Cutlass, cross town into Methuen, down
30
to
seconds.
back. Because you know what I found out? I heard on the radio, since it was simulcast on BCN, since they're gone, I can say it, that Led Zeppelin was gonna perform. I'm getting in my car to go pick her up because she just got out of work at Papagino's. I hauled ass from Lawrence over Prospect Hill, down Prospect Street, head towards Methuen, got to Jackson's, fanned out the car, kicked the ass in, way out, went around, got to her house. Come on, let's go. She comes downstairs, her sister comes downstairs, we're talking, we gotta go. Why? Zeppelin. We gotta go.
Zeppelin.
She gets in the car, ass back, left a nice strip up her street to get through town. I come all the way back. Come all the way back to my house, locked up the brakes, and slid from the second to last telephone pole where my father's garage was.
Yeah.
To the end of the street.
Yeah.
Let's go. She's like, what? My father's yelling, what are you doing? What's the matter with you? I'm not missing this. As I'm running up the stairs. Go in, sat down right in front of the TV. Where's Kim? She didn't even pass the rear bumper on my car yet. She's like, staring at my father like, what the hell is wrong with him?
With the smoke trail behind Chris.
Right.
I bet.
She was.
Trail.
And then she walks in. What
Did you
in the
see
hell
Led
is so-
Zeppelin?
Did you see
Yes.
it? Good.
I got right there.
That was like the big
first thing I
question.
saw, and I'm gonna age myself right here, and I don't care. The cutest video clip of what the hell's her name? The short-haired VJ, Martha Quinn.
Oh,
Martha
Quinn.
Martha Quinn hanging over the railing. All I saw was her in her Daisy Dukes, her ass. The camera was facing her butt, and I'm like, hallelujah, look at this. And she's hanging over the railing,
my
looking
God.
at the stage. And that was only for like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And I remember all 3 seconds. She had a cute butt. Anyway, I was waiting, and then Jimmy Page walks out. Robert
yeah.
Plant walks
Oh,
out.
God.
Who's playing drums? 2 drummers. Phil Collins on one side.
Collins.
And I was like, oh my God, this is Mecca. And
so
for a
awesome.
musician, this is like, bow at the screen, we're not worthy moment.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The whole, and then she walked in, she goes, oh, that's what this is about. It's like, yeah, I'm not
Thanks,
missing
Kim.
this. This is never, I'm
Thank you
never
for
going
your
to see
opinion.
it. I would, but it's like for a
Thank you for your
musician,
support.
I would, well, how many chances am I going to get to see that?
Oh, God. No, none. I haven't.
Yeah.
I've never seen them.
All right.
Yeah.
Although the only live recording I've seen of that band was a movie that they made, and that's it. And it's
Yeah,
grainy
I know,
and it
it's
sucks. It's like
crazy.
now I get to see this live.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
It's a lot of recordings
That's
of them,
awesome.
but not video of them.
It was just amazing how things have changed so much, like you said. And when you mentioned that the concept, when you mentioned MTV back then, I remember when it first started on Channel 18. It was like it was actual music television.
Oh, it was so exciting.
I mean, that's what it
when
was.
my mom wasn't home, we always had MTV on, and the minute she would come in, we'd be like, switch the channel, because she'd freak out. She didn't like watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when it was all of that. Remember the
All
game
the
show Remote
VJs.
Control?
Yes. Well,
What was the name? Kurt Loder? Was that his? What was
Kurt Lauder was the news.
He was a news guy.
Yep. They had. I remember when they had the runaway camera stuff. If they didn't have something to say or something with that
Yeah.
in the early days, runaway camera. They just push a camera across the
Yeah.
screen because they're trying to fix something else. That's something.
Yeah.
Who do I remember? 2 Well, everybody,
Remote
like
Control
girls.
was one of the games.
Adam Sandler was on
Adam
it.
Sandler was in it.
And who else was on it? Come on.
The female.
No.
And the blonde guy, the blonde
Colin Quinn.
Colin Quinn.
No, but
I remember that
I'm
show.
thinking of something. I'm thinking of a female.
Carrie Werner was the girl.
Was that who I'm thinking of?
Carrie Werner.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the guy was the little short guy with the brown hair.
Oh, God. What the heck was his name?
What was his name? He was the host. Adam Sandler was just a bit part. He used to come on
He
all
was
the
young.
time.
He was young.
Yeah, he
then.
was
He was a
something
kid.
man boy.
Well,
He was like
Oh, God.
he was a gigolo boy.
Stud boy.
Stud boy, that was it. He was stud boy. See?
boy.
That was one of his first stud boy acts.
Stud boy. Yeah, he wore the cape.
Yes.
You tell you, looks like he
Remote
just rolled out
Control.
of bed,
They
too.
do not make shows like that
Oh
anymore.
no. No.
They really
don't.
don't.
Living Color. Remember that?
I like
was
Living
great.
Color. That had some of our good guys, the older guys today doing
Yep.
their beginning shit.
Oh, yes.
Like
oh,
Jim
yes.
Carrey
Let me tell you something.
was
Oh
on
my
there.
God.
Jamie Foxx was on
Did you
there.
say Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey
on
made
there on
that
Living
show.
Color.
Yeah, he did. That
Jamie
Fire
Foxx
Marshal.
was there.
I just
Jamie
did Fire
Foxx is
Marshal.
incredible.
Did
Jamie
you-
Foxx was during that time already
Yeah.
starting to
Did you pick up on
discover
What?
Kanye.
that? I said, let me tell you something.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, okay.
As I said, Fire Marshal Bill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fire Marshal Bill.
What's her name? Farrah.
Yes, the one with the, little
pink-
pigtails
The
and
pink
the
tail
pink
and the
tutu.
pink bikini over his nipples.
That thing.
He'd be like, hi.
I saved all. I went on YouTube and I downloaded those videos because those clips I am saving for somebody.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Are you
Guess I'm
literally
gonna-
answering
I'm
the
gonna
phone?
save-
No, I'm muting it.
Oh,
I'm gonna save them and send them in an email to someone because someone's gonna say something that's stupid that goes along with it. Oh, beautiful! Click send. Send all.
Send all. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah.
Really
Oh,
good,
wow.
funny
That
beginnings.
was some good stuff.
Those, yeah, but that like you said, we had to catch them.
Yeah, if you weren't there.
You weren't there.
You
You're
didn't see
done.
it.
Nope.
You were.
Unless you could set up your VCR tape.
Or when it comes
Remember when
to
TiVo came out?
God.
Remember when that came out? We were all like, what is this?
This is.
I can
awesome.
watch this later? No way.
I dropped it, and you think if it's
My
all
TiVo
solid
was
state,
full.
there's nothing mechanical, and I drop it. Oh God, I drop. Oh God, it's not gonna
What
work. I
about-
get another
what
one.
about the
you're
days
fine.
before-
Idiot, it's fine.
What about the days before portable phones, cell phones, when you had the landline with the answering machine that you hoped that had that message
was
on
just-
it with the tape?
You know
Oh,
what?
You
yes.
run out of tape.
The tape.
Or three-way. When you got double line or party line. Yeah. You had the Yeah.
Leave your name at the end of this time when you hear the beep.
You have reached. Do you know my dad? This is a long time ago. My dad
Funny.
made us pee our pants laughing. We were doing a recording on an old answering machine. This is clearly.
Oh, I
many years
remember
ago.
those.
And my father was trying to be comical because, as we all know, my dad liked to be funny.
Dad has a wonderful sense of humor. I love your father.
He was doing a, hi, you've reached the so-and-so family. We're not here right now. Mingia, did you call at the wrong time?
And then your father would get pissed at the rest of us. He'd get pissed at the rest of us because we tell him, we call the house to listen to this, and what is he doing? Hello? This ain't funny. Hello? I thought you said this was funny. Who is this? Hi, Uncle Phil.
Hi, Uncle.
What are you doing? I'm calling. I want to hear your answering message. Oh, hung up. Call back. I heard it. Then Laurie call, and it's like the phone's picked. That's it. So he'd get like 5 or 6 phone calls right after he did it, just like I'm not answering.
So
I'm gonna let them
everybody
find
could
out. I
listen
just
to
don't
the
care.
Wanted to hear
message?
that Mingia, did you call at the wrong time?
Oh,
My mother and I heard him say
God.
that. We literally had to. I think I peed my pants.
Well, you know,
Oh my
there was
gosh,
only-
I can't
We
believe
didn't
he
know-
said that.
We didn't know he was going to say it. He didn't tell us what he was going to do. It was kind of like it was
Oh,
on
it
the
was
fly,
awesome.
and that's why.
And I'll hear from it from like my father because my mother's calling your mother, and that's did
Yeah.
you hear? Did you hear the new answering message? Nope, but I will.
Did you hear the new
Oh wait a minute! I couldn't even do that then. I
You
didn't
should
have
hear.
anything.
You should hear
No,
my
you
voicemail
couldn't.
message on my cell phone. I always forget that I was silly that day, and so everybody who leaves me a message are like, "I love your voicemail."
Leave it.
Yeah, you should call. I won't answer it, but yeah. Oh, you know what? No, I'll.
You should call, but I won't answer. That sounds good. I
do
love
that-
you too,
I do it anyway.
bitch.
Call you so.
No, I'm just gonna go into. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it out loud on Whoops.
On speaker.
On speaker.
On Spreaker.
On Spreaker. Let's see.
Well, she's from New England. Speaker. S.
Well, actually, she is on Spreaker.
I am on
too.
Spreaker. Yeah.
That's why I said it.
Greeting. Let's see. All right. Let's see if we can get this going. Oh, did I hit play?
Did you hit play?
Did I hit play?
Well, this is like old people trying to figure out how to use phones.
You want my Raiders?
You make me. That's fine.
I don't know how to use
hell,
this
Sarah?
newfangled
It's like-
equipment.
What's the matter with this? It's broken.
What's wrong with this thing?
I think the only.
Hold on.
I think you can't. Everybody's on their phones.
No, I'm in
except
the
for me.
greeting. I'm trying to. It's doing something weird.
Well, fine. If you're gonna play, I'm gonna play too. Screw it. I feel left out.
Why is it doing that?
Why are you doing
It's
that?
Sarah saying it's like old people trying to figure something out. I know how to use my phone, girl.
I know you know how to use your phone. I just think it's funny.
Apparently,
how
I'm
you're
just
fumbling
having
around with it.
But no, I think I'm just having a bad day with technology today because between my computer.
You're pissing it off. Be nice. That's the problem. You're pissing off technology. Either that, I told you, I have the fecal touch. Everything I touch turns
You know
to
what
shit.
it is? I know what it is, and this is. I always think I'm like, why is this working? Because it's trying to play through my board. It's connected with the
That sucks.
Bluetooth. I just have to. Yeah, silly. Let's try that again, shall we?
I can't believe I still left that on here.
It's funny because I'm like, and it'll take me a minute because I'm like, why is this not working? Why?
Can you send me that?
It's an app.
What is that
It's
app?
an app.
What
The
is
app-
it?
What's it called?
I've done this before. It's like,
Please
is it?
tell me what it is
I will.
called.
I am going to tell you. But like, we were having a meeting, a like impromptu meeting. It was like bullshit stuff that I'd have nothing to do with.
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
a bunch. It was a bunch of guys. We were just standing in a hallway talking about a product or whatever the hell, and I'm like, and I'm going to be here for what? So I put this thing on a marquee.
Oh, God.
And I'm just standing there behind whoever's leading this conversation with some
And
engineer.
you had that on your phone.
And I'm
plate?
doing this. I'm standing behind him, and everybody sees this. It's a marquee app.
I love it.
Marquee app. Oh my God, send that to me. That's nice.
I will.
That's
I'll tell you know
funny.
where they are.
That's
good.
funny.
But you can use
How many
this
people-
for,
how
you
many
can
people-
use this for anything. You can set the speed,
Yeah.
or make it larger, make it smaller, make it faster.
How many people like that?
Go
Did everybody
backwards
like
if you
it?
want.
Wow.
Ooh.
You can use, but I mean, if you're actually good with the early days of texting and you draw pictures on it and go,
How was the reaction? How was the reaction?
I mean, you can get some real good ones going.
Hey, I'm trying to ask you a question.
Talking to people who care.
Talk.
How
What?
was the reaction in the meeting when you did that?
They were all dying. One guy
Okay.
was biting a hole in his lip, trying not to laugh. And he's sitting going, That was beautiful.
Oh
Beautiful.
my God, too funny.
What the hell is it called?
I got one. LED.
LED scroller.
Downloading right now.
That's it.
I'm on it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna
LED
get myself
scroller.
fired.
Your challenge is to do that in your next meeting, Sarah.
I'm gonna get myself fired.
She's all excited about it. Yes.
Atta girl.
She's like, score. I can
Yeah, that's the
finally get out
one.
of
It's
my job.
LED scroller.
I got it. Look, it's downloading.
It's beautiful. It's friggin' awesome.
What would we do before we had these, huh?
We yelled at each other.
I know it does. I think that's what we did.
Quit slamming shit on the tables.
Well, we can't help the fact your tables are loud.
Oh my God.
They're
Yeah.
very loud.
Don't
April.
bitch about my shit. All right, I think it's time
saying.
to wrap things up because you guys.
we're
are getting,
not. No.
You guys are getting out of control.
What
Just your face.
are you going to do? Put us in the corner?
You're grounded.
You're gonna put
Oh,
baby in the
shit.
corner?
No one puts
No.
baby in the corner.
No one.
Nobody
no
puts
one.
Sarah.
Oh, she wrote a book,
Did she really?
and it's called like The Corner or Out of the
No,
Corner
she
or
did
something like
not.
that.
No,
No, it's her memoir.
Oh my God.
Yeah, swear to God. And like after she had her nose dropped and stuff, and no one
She
recognized
looks.
her
I'm
anymore.
sorry. She
I was
does not
pissed
look
off.
good.
I don't, she said she never did on purpose. She
She's a-
had to.
Oh, she had a.
Some kind of deviant septum.
Yeah, she had a
surgery.
bad. She had an issue. She had to have it repaired.
Okay.
But not for anything. Once she did that,
But what
it's
happened to
like,
the rest
she
of her
lost
face?
all her charm.
You didn't know who she was anymore. No, one recognized her.
Do you guys know that in the beginning of Friends, she was what's her face? Barry. She was Mindy.
No
Oh,
way.
really?
That's Jennifer Grey. I googled who's that actress and it said Jennifer Grey. I was
Oh, no,
like,
you know, that's when I
freaking
saw
way.
her for the first time. She was in Friends.
Yeah, I
and
didn't
I was like, who
I
is
didn't
that shit?
recognize her.
No one recognized her at
Nobody
all.
knew who it was.
Nope.
Don't slam your bottle on the desk. Oh yeah, no, it's all right for you though.
She can do what she wants.
Oh, that's true. I
It's
forgot.
my
She
room.
runs
This
the
is-
show.
This is her playpen.
I'm
This
like
is her playpen.
playpen. Nobody puts April in a playpen unless asked very nicely.
What? I love
They
that
have
she has
enough
to
money.
add the
kind of,
asking.
is it that kind of playpen?
Well, it is now.
Am I in the wrong? Did I miss
No, it's all right. It goes with your toys on the shelf.
Right over there with Barney.
I just.
If only you all could see this right now.
This is not. Yeah, this is not good. Show and tell has a whole new meaning. Wrong.
Show and tell. Oh, well, we could do a show and tell. We could.
That'd
we
be
gotta
funny.
get that. We gotta get that camera down here. We'll do some show and tell.
You said you wanted to have like a fetishes one at one point too,
Oh,
and Chuck was here. Remember?
I do. I want to
Yeah.
have more than one of those.
Yeah, fetishes.
My dress.
It's the fetish series.
I'm gonna dress as Mario from Donkey Kong.
Mario. Wow, is that your fetish?
No, I
That's
just gotta
scary.
make something good.
Holy crap, Mario! Of
Oh,
all,
there's
all
some.
choices.
There's some. There's some.
There's
It's
so
the first thing
many.
that came to my head.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah,
Sorry for
You might want to
too.
think for a little bit.
and I even aged myself again. I said,
I mean, you
Donkey
didn't. You
Kong.
weren't even
I
thinking
know,
about
it's
Princess
on.
P.
It's on like Donkey Kong. What'd you say?
He wasn't even thinking about Princess P. He thought about Mario first. Ouch.
He was the weirdest looking
Yeah,
one I
is there
remember
any-
from back then.
So
was Mario.
weird. Still weird.
Mario and Luigi.
Still. A
They
thing.
had. He had a
Still
brother.
a thing.
Oh yeah, he had a brother.
Yeah.
See, I know him from
I know what it's
Donkey
like.
Kong.
I
I,
haven't-
don't
I
know
know.
him from anybody
No,
else.
but it's still all around. Think about it. Even my kids played like have played like the Mario.
They know the Mario Brothers.
Everybody knows it.
But if
Yeah.
they saw Donkey Kong, what in the hell is this?
You know what Donkey Kong is too?
Cubert.
do?
Yeah.
Cubert?
Frogger.
Yeah, because it's all in Super Mario Brothers. They reuse all of it.
Oh well, yeah, they should be able to.
And
use
so the
characters.
kids all play that. They all
those.
know it.
I remember all those.
Kind of
games.
funny. They kept all that stuff
Who was
pretty
the other
relevant.
ones? We had the Frogger. We had the Cubert. Donkey Kong.
Sonic was in like Sega.
Pong.
They all had like their thing.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
They
had
all
their
were
thing.
different.
Oh,
Every,
yeah.
Every
They had
one
their
of
own like
units
Marvel.
or
They had their
whatever.
own
Yeah.
universe.
Yeah.
That was
Yes.
pretty cool.
That
They
was
had their
their
own universe.
And then there was all people that followed that.
Their
They were,
little
like
realm.
fan clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a whole community. Still is. I
Still,
bet.
that's still all
I missed
going
out
on.
on that. I missed out on that stuff. I
Yeah,
was
'cause
already
you were a
gone.
little-
We were
past
never.
that, right?
We never had video.
Yeah, I was.
We never owned a video game system in my house. We
Yeah,
was,
neither
We
did
didn't
we
either.
never
We
did.
didn't have one.
Yeah. So I think
I
that's
mean,
probably why
the
I never
only
really
video
got
game
into
system
games.
I actually bought for myself after I had moved out of the house was Nintendo. The
Oh, well, there you
original.
go.
The original
The
Nintendo.
NES one.
That
The
was
only
old one,
time
yeah.
That was
I
it.
had a video game in my system was when I used to live in Plasto, and my guy friends like Mark and Chris and all of them would come over, and we'd play Guitar Hero and stuff like that, and rock. Well, the thing, not Rock Band, just guitar.
Wii, you had a
My
Wii.
place was too small, but the thing is that they were over every night, and they were bringing it back and forth. So they just looked at me and said, "We're leaving this here because this is technically our living room too." I'm like, "Okay."
The Wii, right?
No, it wasn't.
Well, that's what we all used.
I want to say
I have
was
no
Guitar
idea.
anything
Hero
that
on.
people. Yeah, that was on Wii.
It wasn't Wii though.
But what else?
It was
Xbox
something else.
maybe? Or
I think
one
it
of
might have been
those?
Xbox.
Maybe the
or
Xbox,
something.
yeah.
I think
My
it was
kids have
that.
Xboxes. We
I
had a
had those
Wii.
Yeah.
And they also have Nintendo, like the smaller,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
whatever that is.
Not
Whatever the
Game
system
Boys.
is now.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
You know what we should
Switch.
do?
Switch, that's it.
We should get this big screen there, and we should have a video game night and videotape all of us playing video games.
It'd be
and fucking,
funny. Or even
After
better.
after a few hits.
You could do.
Then we do it.
And drinks. So a few
Oh,
shots.
every
There's
time
other
you
things,
lose,
guys. What about Smash? Like, what is it called? Smashbox and things like that. You guys know what I'm talking about? Oh, there's
Yes
a
and
really,
no.
It's
I've
like,
heard Smashbox,
yes.
but I'm not putting
Did
it
I see
together.
that in the 80s?
No, it's
Oh, okay.
there's like this gaming stuff people do. What you do is you like set up the games ahead of time.
Yeah.
All trivia and other things.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And everybody has their phones and they play off the
that's
and you
cool.
display it.
Why don't we do that
And
here?
it's really, really, really fun. I'll have to find the name of it. Like the actual, my kids used to play it all
That's
the
cool.
time.
We could put like a screen right there, and we can get a few chairs and a couple cameras and just kind of like make a video smash
and
box.
and if
whatever.
anybody, whoever comes in last or whatever, has to take a shot.
I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna wrap it up in a few minutes, guys, because we're approaching a little after an hour.
Oh, yes,
so I know
she's
people
getting there.
Well, no, I know people have shit to do. But did you listen? Did you notice that I've been posting some music episodes?
Yes, I have.
Did
Thank
you
you
like
very
them?
much.
You like them?
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna put the next
Yeah,
list together
it's exciting.
this week because I'm house sitting. So I'm gonna put it together tonight, and then I'll
Oh,
post it.
speaking
later
of which, I'll talk to you
this
about that. You'll be house
week.
sitting next year, 2 places.
Oh yeah.
Oh, why you going
I'm
somewhere?
very expensive. I charge a shit ton of money, especially
Oh, it's
especially
called
for family.
Jackbox. Jackbox.
Jackbox.
That's
Okay.
Jackbox.
Yes.
We're gonna make a note of that.
Okay, that's a fun thing to do.
Right
I'm
now.
in.
You're my
Jackbox.
co-host, even though you're super busy and you're never here. No, I'm just kidding.
no,
I
there's-
love you. I'm just kidding.
No, there's a
I'm
couple
almost
of
done
weddings.
school.
So, a couple of weddings. And
Next
that's
year,
it.
like next summer type of thing, or
Yep.
okay, 2 places. Is one of them tropical?
No, one's in Methuen, one's in Salem.
It's not that exciting.
Okay.
These
Oh, you
places,
have
I'm
nice
telling you.
handwriting.
Well, it could be.
You're a teacher.
Depends on what you do. I ain't going to say anything, and I don't have cameras. So knock yourself out.
Excellent. The less cameras, the better. Sometimes.
I spent my life staying away
Sometimes.
from camera.
Yeah, he's trying to avoid them now. He doesn't want to add it back into his repertoire.
Surprisingly,
No. No, 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 no.
nope. Oh, wait. What time is it? Is it
It is.
2? Oh, chances are John's here. I think I hear the extra set of footsteps. But I'm going to go. I'm going to wrap it up. But I'm glad you liked the Clubhouse episode. Did you listen to both? I just posted one last night.
I listened to one. I didn't listen to the other yet.
I just posted the other one last night.
That's why I didn't listen to
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You'll hear it when you go home or whenever next time.
it. I'll put it on when I go home.
Yeah. You're like probably one of the only people that he's probably one of the 15 that actually listens.
Oh,
to me.
you're in the 15 crowd? Oh, you
I'm-
should get a pin.
But like, oh, that's a good idea.
We should have a pin club for just the ones that started it.
Can
Wouldn't
we
it be-
pin?
wouldn't-
We're gonna pin you.
No, he's like a little pin. It says 15. You know, like it's like the special 15. Because you mentioned it. We mention it all the time. It's like 15.
Top 20 bitches.
Oh,
And then there was that time we were actually
If
thinking there
you're
might be.
within the first 15 listeners, you get a
Then
pin.
there was the time that we actually expanded it and we were like, maybe it's 20. Are
Yeah,
we
well,
still there?
I don't know. I'd like to think of in the next,
We'll get there.
yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
worry
we're
about it.
trying.
But I need people
We're
to do me a
trying.
favor. I need you guys to just share my posts. Nobody
I
ever
share,
shares.
dude,
You
every
do. You do.
time.
You do.
I don't spend enough
But-
time on social media at all. That's the problem.
Chris is done
Well,
with
let me-
social
I never
media.
do.
He hates
You're,
it.
you
I
can-
have, believe it or not, I got Pinterest, I got Twitter,
Oh, I
I
love
got
Pinterest.
all the,
I
and
hate
I,
Twitter.
I just sit
I
there
hardly
and I
ever do
read.
Twitter.
That's all
But
I do is
listen,
read them.
If
Really?
you know I posted an
That's it.
episode on YouTube, it's going to be on Facebook. Just share them. Just that'll be your trigger. Just go to Facebook and share my crap.
Fuck Facebook. Seriously.
Yeah. Well, they're
I hate Facebook.
If you say the wrong thing, you get banned.
Thing. It's like,
if you say the wrong thing anywhere, you get banned.
I know, but it's just so. It's all like people faking their lives. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's one big fake after next, after next,
You know,
after next.
and no one likes faking.
Yeah. Well, I don't. I think some people enjoy it. Actually. That's why
Well,
those people
what gets
exist.
me is the people that take pictures of their food. I'm like, big deal. You're having a hamburger. Who gives a shit?
I am
a food
guilty as
picture.
charged.
No, you post pictures
You
of stuff that you
cook
made.
it,
I'm talking
though.
about people that go to a restaurant.
He's
Look
talking
at that.
about when someone just takes a picture of something and they order it out. That was,
Okay,
like,
I
good
sometimes do that. Like when I went to the Hidden Pig, that shit was good. I'm like, you guys got to try this
Oh
food.
my God.
But that's
that-
different. You're
that-
promoting them
those
too.
poor
I'm talking about
ends.
people who
Alright.
just go, this is me eating salad. Who
We
gives
need to replicate those ends.
And kind of like, take a picture. I'm eating salad. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
salad.
Okay.
I mean, that's kind of.
I wasn't quite sure because you just.
You
it
guys.
was,
The only time
yeah.
I do that is when I'm going to share it with someone that I'm actually like sending it to a friend.
Speaking
Like,
of the Hidden
that's
Pig, if
one.
you like burgers, you should go there. They're really good.
Oh, and those burnt
Pork
pork
ends.
ends, Chris.
Dude, they're like this thick, right?
Yes.
And when you make pork
Yes.
belly the right way, like I
Yes.
don't like fat on my meat or
Me
gristle.
neither, but this is amazing.
I will eat the
Really?
fat on this because the second it hits your tongue, once it
melts.
hits your lips,
It melts.
it melts.
Whoa.
You don't know
No
what movie that
chewing,
is?
no chewing, no weird chewing, nothing. It's like amazing.
Yeah, it's delicious. No, but
I'm
you
in.
didn't know the movie reference I did there.
No.
Frank the Tank,
No, no one knows that.
old school.
No, sorry.
Really?
I don't.
Clearly,
I don't know
because
old-
neither one of you are
I
laughing.
don't.
kinda
I've
pictured it.
never watched old school enough to
Yeah, but
know
if you go,
any of the lines.
everybody knows what the hell that
Be
is.
the ball.
But
be
no,
with
I mean
you.
seriously, I've not watched enough old. Like I've probably watched old school maybe tops 4 times ever.
Well,
It's not one I've watched like that many
Yeah,
times that I
yeah.
can quote it. I have to have seen them a lot.
It's like, does anybody have like the top 3 movies that they
that's
that
a
they will
lot.
watch no
hard
matter
to
what?
do that.
That's hard. And if it's
Right?
almost better to do it. Let's do it by breakdown. What's your top 3 comedies, maybe? Because I mean, if you
Yeah, because it depends on how you're feeling that day. Like,
Yeah,
would you
'cause
really
I-
what's
want
your
to
top
watch
3 horror movies? Because I
action?
mean, if you do movies in
horror?
general, there's so many. I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
'cause I
genres.
think I
It's
got-
hard.
the one
a lot of
the
favorites.
one comedy I will sit down and watch
It would
is
be.
Caddyshack.
Oh yeah, you're a guy.
I have to sit down
You're
and
such
watch.
a guy.
And I know.
Here's
Last
a movie,
time I checked, I was.
Yeah.
Here's a movie that maybe you've seen and maybe you haven't. I don't know. Midnight Madness. I want to say
Who was in
That sounds familiar.
it may be the first movie Michael J. Fox was ever in. I don't know. I can't remember
I don't
exactly.
remember
He
that.
was a kid in that movie. He was like a teenager, a young
Maybe.
teenager.
I don't think I've ever seen it, but
I
you're
don't
probably
think I've
right.
seen that one.
It's a funny movie. It's Midnight Madness, and we did a live Midnight Madness here in Methuen back when I was in like high school. Was it high school or freshman year in college? Long story short, you got teams. This guy put this game together.
Oh, like a scavenger hunt kind of thing.
Yes, and you had teams of 4.
Yep.
And you paid like $5 to be in it, and then you get a prize at the end, and you had to get all the clues. Well, you went to the Andover's Methuen, Lawrence, Salem, Haverhill, right? So you get these clues. You start in one spot, and then you have these clues, and you find yourself going. Oh, but you had to be careful because you also went on the honor system, which isn't very common these days. Because if you got caught speeding or got any kind of speeding tickets, you were disqualified, and you had to be honest about it. You had to be honest about it, and so I think
this was like when you were in college.
I want to say it was either just out of high school or I was a senior.
When I was
a
senior, we did stuff like that too.
I
But we did it on our own. We weren't in like a. It was a whole group of us that created it, but it wasn't this guy, I don't think.
No, it wasn't, because this was just...
That sounds bigger.
It was just a certain group of people. We all knew each other, and some of us brought extra friends and stuff, but... So
that sounds like fun.
This is when I got stitches in my knee, because I was running around the car, and I fell. Shock. That is a shock. Me.
Oh, really? You're so, coordinated.
I'm so graceful, right?
I'm
wicked. I'm like a ballerina.
You're graceful.
You and me.
So needless to say, it was me, Carrie, my friend Erica, and Joel.
Oh, Christ.
We were this team.
Who was leading that tour?
We were all leading it. We all took turns driving.
Christ.
We had Erica's car. Erica and Carrie were in the back, so I didn't feel like driving anymore. So Joel and I were switching. So we were running around the car, and I run around the front of the car. I slip on gravel and land on the gravel, so the gravel chops up my knee. I'm on the ground, and they're all trying to figure out this clue. And so it took them maybe about 30 seconds to realize I wasn't in the car yet. They're like, where did April go? And all of a sudden they saw my hands going up on the hood, pulling myself up off of the ground.
Oh, that must have been a sight.
Okay. And now I hadn't looked at my knee yet, so I didn't know
that it was
completely
bleeding.
You had that Wile E. Coyote stunned face on
They're all
too.
got this paper in their hand, and they're like, what does this mean? What does this mean? I'm like, I'm okay, guys. Can I have some paper? What does this mean? And they didn't realize that. I'm like, guys, they're like, what does this mean? Give me a paper towel. I'm bleeding down my leg. So they give me the paper towels, and then they
go back. What does this mean?
And they did. No, they did. What does this mean? And then they finally figured it out. We start to drive, and they go. And then I think it was Joel, whoever it was. He goes, "What the hell happened to your leg?" I'm like, "Well, if you guys were paying attention to me, instead of what does this mean?" I said, I fell. So I'm not going to be able to run around as much as I was. So I had to stay in the car
while everyone does the scavenger.
My whole leg was covered in blood. So if they had to do anyway to go get the clue, I couldn't go running around. The only thing I did do
so much fun.
At the end when we all got to the last final clue, and it basically the finish line was back at the guy's house.
Last clue says bloody mess. We got April. We'll come back.
She wins.
I couldn't feel my right leg, and I am running from the car to the backyard, and we came in second that year. I went home to go get my bags because I was supposed to go camping, and my mother. So I had this little, I had a couple of Band-Aids on my knee, and I cleaned it up nice, right? So Mom and Dad are sitting there, and they're like, "What happened to you?" I'm like, no, it's just, it's just a flesh wound, I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. So I go in the bathroom, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, motherfucker. I'm like, don't let Mom see this. She's not going to let me go camping. So I'm covering up and washing whatever, because it was like gouged.
You needed stitches.
I did. She knocks on the door, and she's like, let me in. I'm like, it's fine. And she goes,
it's fine.
It's like artery blood spewing out. And she's like, we're going to the ER. And I'm like, but there's a hot tub waiting for me. I want to go to the party.
I got a tourniquet on, and I'm fine. Let's go.
We go to the emergency room, and I'm like, listen, don't tell them I want to go camping. I shouldn't have said anything. She goes, she wants to go camping this weekend. First thing Mom says, I'm like, thanks. They're like, oh, no, you're not. I got like 4 or 5, I don't know, maybe even 6 stitches in my knee. So I'm pissed because my whole weekend was shot. I was getting to that party, and I did. And I went in that hot tub, and I had my right leg hanging out of it because I could not get my knee wet. They gave me crutches.
I'm trying to picture this.
They gave me crutches in case I needed them, and I remember this night because I got trashed when I got to the party, and I remember sleeping on the floor.
God.
And my knee was in so much pain by the morning. I'm like, how am I going to get off the floor? Thank God I had those freaking crutches because they helped me get off the floor. I had a hangover. My knee was killing me, and I'm like, good thing I'm not going camping.
The good old days, April. You're bringing back all the fun.
So this whole story is kind of like that's kind of what the Midnight Madness preface is.
Oh, that's the point of it.
It's a scavenger hunt type of a movie.
I like that.
I liked your story better than even the movie.
It's because it was better than the movie.
I think your story's better.
It is. It's like on my own Midnight Madness.
Thanks for telling us that. That was Midnight Madness. Maggio.
You're welcome. You're so welcome.
Does it make you feel good that we were laughing at your injury?
Oh yeah.
She loves that.
Oh, I love that, Chris.
Good. As long as you keep that laugh track going in case we don't.
Oh, no.
You didn't play your laugh tracks.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on.
April fell. I'm bad.
Again, you can't see her face or any of these things, which is partially, kind of a problem.
What's going to happen next? April's going to wrap things up.
Yep.
Yeah, we're looking at, this is a good one. I can't wait to do the clips for this show.
Let's see if you don't misplace anything now.
Oh, no, I won't. No, I won't misplace it.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, you got
She said she lost it.
I know what you're saying.
Nice. Look.
Nice
Play that
look,
music
April.
again.
Play that
Which
again.
one? Which one?
Psycho.
The psycho music. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that was
That's
kind of
April.
mystery.
That was good. Never mind.
What?
Yay!
I forgive you, Chris.
Calgon, take me away.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Calgon! Jeez. And now I'm like older than those women in those commercials.
Stop. My God.
I think I'm older than them. That's really funny.
No.
It's hilarious.
No.
So
And
funny.
you'd be like, look at that Tom in that tub.
Come on, don't say that. If you start wearing Gina Tay, then we're gonna start talking.
Oh, my God.
Oh my
Okay.
God,
Nana.
that was my mother-in-law.
My Nana.
Yeah.
I remember that
Gina,
shit.
my grandmother loved that too. I always bought it for her.
I couldn't understand. I knew. I always smelled it
Smelled
when I
funny.
went
Yeah.
to certain homes.
Yeah.
I smelled it,
Yeah,
but I
an
was
old
like,
lady
I don't know
scent.
what this is. It's got to be a popular perfume
Yeah,
or
no.
something or other. And I was like, and it smells like lilies crossed with bananas. This is not right. I
was
just
a
kept
weird-
walking out. I was just like, and then somebody told
Yeah,
me,
they like it.
and they showed me that black and yellow bottle
With the
I'm
big
like,
ball on
yeah,
the top.
the black
the ball on
yellow
the top,
bottle.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
way.
That's
that means
it.
that I use that as
You know what that stuff-
as a benchmark. They're wearing that. They cross the line into real maturity.
Do you know what that stuff reminded me of? The Brady Bunch episode where what's his face was selling hair tonic.
Oh yeah.
Like those little clear bottles that you get at the dollar store, and you put your own label on it and just pour this in. Here, you should put this in your hair.
Well,
It works
It'll
good.
be fine. It'll look pretty.
so just don't use that, and you won't cross that line.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I know where the benchmark is.
Yeah, once you
Yeah.
get the Gina Tay, even if you start going, no, it really doesn't smell bad. We're gonna have to reel your ass in.
Let's
because,
just say
no,
Gina
we're not
Tay-
gonna let you do it. Well, there'll be an intervention. We're not gonna let you do it.
If you hit rock bottom, it's when you see the Gina Tay bottles next to you when you're about to touch it. That's when you hit rock bottom. Is that Gina Tay over
She's
there?
giving up. Look at her.
You should call the episode Gina Tay just because
I
why
am.
the hell not? Who's even said that word in like 20
episode-
years?
This episode
I'm
is going to
horrible.
be.
I can pull stuff way
I
out.
love that one.
The
Chris.
Lily Pad podcast presents the You Know Your Old One, Gina Tay is your decision. All right.
I'm a bad boy.
Oh my God. Okay, you guys.
it's
This
so
was
good.
like so much fun. I am going to wrap things up because I know we all have shit. Oh, I love that. That's a really good sound effect. We'll keep that bottle here. And Chris, thanks for coming in. And
It almost came out of my nose. Thank you.
email me anytime, April@thelilypadpodcast.com or
The Lilypad Podcast at gmail.com.
oh, you did it.
I did.
We'll be seeing you on the Lily Pad.